All right, today is the day. Finally picking up camp and moving over to the racetrack for Bike Week and the Moto America Daytona 200. So it's early. Obviously, it's still nighttime outside, still dark outside. Yep. And Andy is like super nervous. He doesn't know what's happening.
He doesn't like travel days.
He doesn't like travel days at all. So we are doing last minute prep, getting everything closed up, and we're gonna move over to Daytona today, and hopefully we'll get in line early enough to where it's not a giant ordeal getting into the track.
Only like what, hour and a half?
Yeah.
First
So
to get there.
We'll see you there. Keep right.
Yeah, to the canopy. I just follow that Salem.
Alrighty, so we are set up in the Daytona Speedway. We're getting some water on board right now. They have water hookups for you to top off your fresh tanks, so we're doing that. Definitely gonna have to go to the RV store and get a extension cord for our power, because the pedestal, like many, is all the way in the back, and our Grand Design Momentum has the power outlet is way towards the front. So the cable that comes with the rig, there's no way it's gonna reach. It's not even close. So we're gonna have to run out to the RV store and pick up a new cable. And then I'm curious, because we're here pretty early, I'm not 100% sure where you're supposed to park your tow rig, because we have a 41-foot rig and it comes all the way out to the road, and there's not really a lot of space left over for like parking your car next to, or your truck next to your camper. Like, it's not gonna fit there, dude. Like, my bike will fit there. This is turn 2. We're inside of turn 2 on the outside track, so should be pretty awesome. We'll be able to see the bikes going zing, zing, zing right by here, and should be pretty rad to watch. Obviously, we're gonna go up in the like infield pit area and check everything out and see what's up, see what's what, and see what we can see. But here we are, more to follow. Stacy's gonna go to the store, get the cable. I'm going to go to the V-Twin Visionary Performance Bike Show here in a little while. Stacy is making us breakfast right now, and we're gonna eat that, and then
go do our errands.
Run our errands, right, and get Bike Week underway. guess it's everything you can imagine. There was a little cloud burst earlier, so it kind of cleared out, which is cool because it was real quick, but totally thinned the crowd. And now it's dry again, so that's pretty badass. But everything you can imagine, all the carny food, all the stereotypical things you would expect, loudspeakers, loud pipes, pretty cool. Dudes riding their bikes on the sidewalk, like no big deal, nobody cares. As long as you're being cool to each other, I guess it's good. So I'm just gonna go look around in the vendor area and see what we can see. So pretty much all the manufacturers are out here. If there's somebody that makes a motorcycle that you know of, more than likely they're here. And it looks like some of the bigger ones, like obviously the big Japanese companies, Yamaha, Honda, Suzuki, all those guys, they have like kind of a little roped off area like for test rides and stuff. And a couple other smaller companies are doing that as well. And then we have these weird looking like three-wheeled, like, I don't know, that's not like a motorcycle, it's a three-wheeled car, like a small go-kart kind of car. I think they're letting people drive those around too. They're pretty cool. I bet it would be fun to race those. Yeah, that'd be super fun to race them. Check it out. I mean, pretty cool looking. I'm sure on a closed course that'd be rad. Well, I just beat the rain. I was at the bike show, at the V-Twin Visionary bike show. Pretty rad to have a fob right inside the track, because the Daytona Speedway people came around and gave us like a little warning, like, hey, there's like severe weather coming in. And I was like, okay, cool. And I threw a leg over my bike and I just ran inside the track, and boom, got back to the fob, and bang, outside is crushing rain. So I'm pretty stoked that I made it back. And then when the rain's over, I'll probably go back to the show and see how it went out there for those guys. All right, so went back to the bike show and it was a bust. Rained out, so I linked up with these two, Shells and Sean, and we decided to do our obligatory ride down Main Street. So we headed that direction. Alrighty, so I got back to the MSS Thursday afternoon. It was still plenty of daylight left, and the sky was starting to clear up. The ground was drying off, so Stacy and I decided to head down towards the infield and see what we could see. Harley was setting up some of their stuff, display brand new bikes for 2022 and stuff like that, and we did get to see pretty much everybody got some practice laps in, so that was really rad, and the day was productive in the end.
You know, we saw Lockoff, we saw Jake Gagne earlier. Now he's getting a chance to have a look at Escalante and just see looking forward to hopefully getting some more track time and do a good job for everybody.
Every time you come out here and run this race, there are more riders who come many more along the way. What do you do?
Day 2, Friday. Started off a little bit differently than Thursday did. All morning rain, pretty heavy rain, and things didn't really start up until about 10:30 or 11 a.m. The sky was opening up and the ground was drying off, so things kicked off right around lunchtime, and opened it up with qualifying laps for all the classes that were racing. We're going to roll into race number 1 Friday afternoon. Also, the infield opened up. Big displays from Harley-Davidson, from Ducati. Also had the V-Twin Visionary Performance Bike Show in the infield, and also had a stunt show done by the guys from Unknown Industries, and they always do a good job. The stunt show was pretty cool, so we enjoyed watching that.
Wow.
Saturday, rain day. It rained all morning long. It is now almost noon, and the rain's seemingly just starting to clear out. The radar app says it's gonna clear out by like maybe 1300 or so, like 1 o'clock. So maybe got a little while longer. But we're gonna walk down into the infield area and explore while kind of the security's like posture is like,
Not.
yeah, they're not really paying attention. So we're just gonna walk around and check stuff out and see what we can see. But we're in the fan, is this a fan zone?
Yep.
What it's called? On the infield, like the main infield, like right down in the center, opposite of the grandstand. And there's, looks like there's tons of stuff down here. They're just starting to get set back up now after the rainstorm. So looks pretty cool. And got the big screens and all the stuff playing. It's pretty rad.
Beer tents are coming out.
Beer tents, merch, all the stuff. Everybody's getting set up. Hopefully we'll get to some racing here soon.
That's what we saw on TV.
This is the infield observation deck. Pretty empty right now. Just stopped raining, so everybody's still kind of like hidden. And I think the rain scared off like most of the fan base. But I think it's still cool. I mean, I dig it. I got an umbrella, you know. But it's pretty huge, and you can see like much more of the track, like all the way out there from that back turn, right down in front of the grandstands. It's like, then they'll come right into the infield section right here. The finish line's over there, and pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool.
Most of these guys, you look at besides this one here, this guy's jump one up, but these are all
just interesting how high level performers have the same issues no matter what you do. Alrighty, I think they bumped the schedule up again because weather, so we're jamming over. It sounds like they're running their practice lap right now, and we're jamming over to the bleachers real quick so we can get a good look. And King of the Baggers race 2 coming up. it's a wrap, right?
Yes.
Daytona Bike Week is complete. We just left the Speedway and we are headed to Cars Park in Cape Canaveral. Me and a bunch of my brothers, we did the fan lap. So we got to experience the high banks for ourselves on
And
our
the
bikes.
sheriff got to experience you.
Yeah, we got introduced to the local sheriff's department, and
Weird.
you know, so they'll probably know us next year. We're now looking forward to a few more weeks here in Florida, and then we're going to be heading north to round 2 of the Moto America King of Baggers series at Road Atlanta in Atlanta, Georgia. So stay tuned for that.
Who's your favorite?
My favorite?
Who are you rooting for?
It's so difficult. I have like I've spoken to people that are racing now, so it's so hard. Obviously, you know, Andrew and Big Bear Performance, Kevin, all the guys at Big Bear, you know, we're rooting for them. He's a friend. He's helped us out quite a bit. You know, he's helped me with part selection and building my bike. So, you know, there's kind of that personal touch there. But, you know, I'm a Harley fan. That's cool. But I also like to see other manufacturers out there. You know, it's cool to see so many Indians this time. There was like 7 Indians out on the track with all the Harley. I think it was 12 Harley Davidsons and 7 Indians like entered the race.
Yesterday.
So yeah, and it was just cool to see. And you know, when they're on the high banks, you can really see as they hit the banks, you can see different bikes pulling away from the pack, and then getting into the corners and then kind of bunching up again. It was really cool. So
I'm going for number 43, James Spoli,
okay.
because he hasn't raced since 2018, and I like an underdog, and he did come in 4th yesterday, so that's good.
Yeah.
Good day, or a good step, I guess, in the right direction. So
Cool, man. Alrighty, on to Cars Park.
hopefully.